back to another drawer with me. I'm just adjusting my little easel I have set up here. So I need to adjust this. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got it all set up. I can get my handy dandy pencil. Cat. Okay. I honestly, I never used this easel before, besides store something on it. Yeah. Whee! To be honest, I don't think I really need a guideline for this because it looks like a head. Oh, ew, pincher. But I don't think I really like the shape. I did a mistake on the last video. I meant to spell Skylar, but so yeah, that was my mistake. I totally forgot I already did a sky.
That's exactly why I got fucking Wolverines and I sent it back wherever the fuck they came from. The Marine Corps took notice and kicked him off the Commandant's chef staff. Because if you're publicly throwing out that kind of sexist garbage, you're not just embarrassing yourself, you're dragging the institution you work for down with you. Drop in a fire emoji if you think they took the right decision. Anyway, back to the service. How you doing, Ariel? Spoiler alert, no, they were not. 45 minutes in, and Ariel was still waging war with scallops. First, they were undercooked. Then, this happened. Now they're overcooked. I've never seen such a fucking embarrassment. Start again.
I'm used to sitting down and enjoying the. I'm gonna try this. I have one I can sit down with, an easel, but I haven't used this. I'm gonna do a little bit warning because she's not gonna have a top because she's gonna be a mermaid. Okay, I'm gonna erase this. I'm gonna transfer to my other one. So I will be back. I'm back. I have my little easel here, and I erased the part that I do not like. Okay, I think I left the thing because I need to sharpen my pencil, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I get the sharpener. I get the sharpener. I'm gonna put you in my lap. I know my hand's covering the camera, so just give me a moment. There we go.
On the menu, hand-roasted filet mignon, a monster 24-ounce bone-in ribeye, crispy skin Chilean sea bass, and a trio of side menus. In the dining room, Jake Buchanan and Jasmine Avalos were seated, along with Rick Harrison and G-Eazy at the chef's
Okay.
table. And that's when Sammy completely lost
Got my pencil. Ow, that's sharp.
G-Eazy turned her into a giggling fangirl, making small talk when she should have been focusing on, you know, cooking.
giving a weight, the waist, like kind of like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. How she, sorry, no English today. This is more like tradition between tail. I know it looks weird. I didn't know what I was doing. I might change it. Let's do her arms. Yeah, this tail's not gonna grow on me, so. I like the fact that I grabbed the easel. It'd be so much harder. There we go. So let's do. She's gonna have one long tail.
Do you agree with the opinion that Chef Ramsay has toned down in the recent seasons? If yes, what could be the reason, and do you miss his signature fiery sarcasm? Anyway, back in the Blue Kitchen, the men were still trying to make Jermaine on garnish work. Jason took it upon himself to help, probably realizing that waiting for Jermaine to figure it out was a lost cause. Then, disaster struck, a missing New York strip one. I need this New York strip. Another one for you, 4 minutes, Chef. For a 6 top. Chef Ramsay, livid, demanded answers. Devin swore he'd have it in 4 minutes, but the damage was done. As Chef Ramsay said no, the order, Marino kept the diners entertained. I'm gonna keep it in for you, because your guy, they're still killing the cow for you, okay? Then came the steak check moment of doom. Chef
And let's do her fin. Her big fin. She's
The men got yanked into the pantry for a quick verbal smackdown. I didn't get ahead of myself in my section. The men stormed back into the kitchen, and Devin tried to pull himself together, while literally everyone else was on Operation Save Jermaine. At this point, keeping garnish alive required a full team.
I have little small little fins like this. Yeah, I don't like that very much.
Chef Ramsay wasted no time telling her this is what happens when you take your foot off the gas. 90 minutes in,
I have a sword in my mouth. And I'm not liking it.
Damir warmed it up. Miraculously, it passed. Jonathan, ever the optimist, thought they were finally on the verge of a comeback. Spoiler, they weren't.
Okay, her fins are done. So let's work on her little mermaid thing.
But up next, a brand new mess is about to unfold. This time, there's no one else to blame.
No, okay. I don't like that. I don't want.
The first customers arrived. Across the kitchen, the Blue Team got their first ticket, and before anyone could even blink, Barrett was already frying crab cakes, which would have been great except... Chef Ramsay wasn't even mad, just deeply disappointed. But it was extremely funny to watch. Most times, the chefs are so mentally checked out. Over in the red kitchen, Nedra got her appetizers out, but Mary, in a moment of complete oblivion, forgot to drop the slider. Chef Ramsay asked her why, and she casually admitted that... Tell her what should happen, guys. Chef Ramsay snapped her back to reality, reminding her that her mistake would throw the whole team off track before she could restart the tickets. Finally, she and
Not
Nedra
liking
their food to the past,
my
this time,
ideas. And I can't look anything up for inspiration because that's will be against the rules. Even though it's my series. But I'm gonna follow my own rules.
an extra ingredient, hair. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, appetizers were
don't know what I'm gonna do.
by sending his crab cakes to the pass without the salad that was supposed to go with them. Chef Ramsay called him out immediately. Barrett had to get his act together before he derailed the whole kitchen. He scrambled to fix his mistake, getting the salad up, but there was still more work to do. Michael handled the meat, John sent out his sea bass, Barrett pushed up his garnishes, and somehow, miraculously, it all passed. Barrett looked ready to drop, but John kept the team focused.
Where's
Back in the red kitchen, Mary was laser focused on one thing, getting her slider through without another disaster. When she finally set it up, this happened.
Sorry.
It's not
You know what? I kind of like that.
It was a success. With that mess behind them, the women found their rhythm, communicated well, and got their appetizers moving. Out
There we go. I'm gonna top.
started slicing and serving her fried rib.
And since I did this, I'm going
Jacqueline and Amanda stood frozen, doing absolutely nothing. When Jacqueline tried to justify the delay by saying they were waiting for Susan, Chef Ramsay was not having it. He immediately called the entire team down. The miscommunication here was that perfect cocktail of absurd and alarming.
Her boobs are very excited, but that's okay. I already did the arms, and the arms look okay. Okay. Time for the hair. The only thing I want to do with Skylar is kind of like, since, you know, she's a mermaid, she's going underwater. Be more of a smooth wave. Anywhere move. Oh.
But underneath the comedy was a very real problem. No one was on the same page, and worse, no one wanted to be. Over an hour into service, the red team still hadn't served a single entree. Chef Ramsay ripped into them for single-handedly stopping service and demanded they get their act together. Finally, Jacqueline managed to send out a flawless steak dish, a rare miracle in this rate, and the customers were actually happy. Over in the blue kitchen, Ray sent up this.
Edit.
Yes, the New York strip was straight up raw. Ray looked defeated. He owned up to botching the steak, and Chef Ramsay wasted no time tearing into him.
This is where it's going so badly.
Frustrated, Ray and Michael decided to swap leadership roles on the station. Not that it helped much. Ray warned Michael not to rush the steaks, but Michael was already set up and snapped that Ray should just let it cook. The strip was not yet ready. The food was dying on the pass. Chef Ramsay, with peak frustration, did this. The meat station was dragging everyone down, and just like that, they had to start the entire ticket from scratch. Mary confidently announced her sea bass was ready, only for Amanda to immediately contradict her, saying they needed 4 more minutes for this. Chef Ramsay's patience evaporated on the spot. Mary, irritated, insisted she had already informed Amanda and Jacqueline, and the real problem was the meat station dragging her down. Amanda, instead of owning up to the miscommunication, flat out denied ever hearing Mary. That set Mary off, because if someone was screwing up,
The eyes.
would admit it. Mary's sea base finally made it to the pass, but then Jacqueline's filet mignon landed. Chef Ramsay, already on edge, lost it. Jacqueline and Amanda
I can never do her eyes
at this
correct.
point, it was getting embarrassing. With the meat station going down in flames, Nedra stepped in to help and immediately questioned how cooking a simple steak had become rocket science. It wasn't like they were performing open heart surgery, it was just beef and heat. When Ramsay asked for another fillet, Amanda
That's why I never do 2 eyes.
checking on it, then threw
I can never get them correct, and I dislike it.
Chef Ramsay, unimpressed, turned to Janelle and pointed out the obvious disaster. challenging, Chef Ramsay invited a special guest, Tatum O'Neal. At this stage of the competition, every chef was focused on proving they deserved to be there. The kitchen was running at full speed, and no one wanted to slip up.
My best of my ability. I'm giving up on her face.
But, of course, things didn't go as planned. The first course was barely out, and there was already an issue. Michelle Tribble managed to get the salads going, but then, rookie mistake.
Michelle, think you're starting to roll up on the plate. It's jump tonight. Wakey, hurry up.
Then, just as they were trying to get back on track, Nick Peters made things worse. He completely botched handling a lobster tail, throwing off the entire rhythm of the kitchen. The team had to reset, which, at this stage of the competition, was a huge setback. Meanwhile, Tatum O'Neal, sitting in the dining room, was losing patience fast.
That's better. I like that better.
Who could blame her? She'd already been waiting way too long, and then, when her tuna dish finally made it to the hot plate, well, just take a look.
Michelle, don't bullshit, come here.
Yeah, not exactly what you'd expect from a restaurant with Chef Ramsay's name on it. But if you think this was bad, just wait till you see what happened when Josh's dish made its way out.
Josh, hey, chicken. Come on, get it back in the pan.
Chef Ramsay had enough of it. The chefs were falling apart, and he wasn't about to let them keep embarrassing themselves. He told them straight up, they need to get it together. And with someone like Tatum O'Neal in the dining room, this was not the time to be messing up. But this dinner service, it was a disaster. After all the chaos, the shouting, and the failed attempts, Chef Ramsay finally gave the okay to send a dish to Tatum's table. But no, Tatum took one look, and just like that, it was sent back. And that was only the start. She kept rejecting dishes left and right, almost like she was testing the chefs on purpose. Chef Ramsay stood there watching, hoping something would finally meet her standards. Honestly, even Chef Ramsay seemed confused, but instead of blowing up, he threw the challenge back at the chefs. Chef Ramsay and the contestants weren't the only ones who had reached their limit with Tatum's behavior. Viewers at home had also grown tired of her antics, with one describing her as a headache. Many others commented that Tatum seemed to have forgotten that her celebrity status had faded, and that her attitude in front of the contestants and Chef Ramsay was no longer justified. Meanwhile, Tatum was loving the attention. It must have been quite a long time since she got this VIP treatment. As all eyes were on her, she was eating it up, even if she wasn't eating the food. The chefs, though, they were scrambling, doing everything to finally get something right. And then, after what felt like forever, the halibut went out. And guess what? This was the only dish she actually accepted. But imagine sitting down to enjoy a special meal on your big day, only to be served a mess. It was none other than Megan's 21st birthday dinner, which the contestants ruined successfully. I'd be so nervous cooking for Chef Ramsay's family. It's a privilege and honor, and if you mess up, it's ended your career. And that's what happened. In season 20, episode 6,
To her bosom.
you won't believe what you got. That's terrible. Peyton was on the meat station with Sam, and right off the bat, things were looking rough. The first ticket? Oh, rare steak. Not in a good way. You could literally see Chef Ramsay holding back his rage.
Jesus Christ.
All right, fine. Mistakes happen. But let's see if they can redeem themselves on the refire.
There's right back there. Again, it's on the goods. It's all right back on, back in the pan.
Instead of a perfect steak, they served up raw white fat. Twice. And somehow, Chef Ramsay kept his cool, shockingly patient for someone who just watched his team ruin the same dish back to back. But okay, maybe this was just a bad start. Things had to get better, right? When Megan ordered marching straight back to the red kitchen with the dish in hand, Chef Ramsay livid. He called the team down and made them taste the pad thai for themselves.
Megan said that didn't taste anything like the one the chef is called.
Turns out it wasn't just Megan, it really was bland for anyone who tasted. When Chef Ramsay demanded to know who seasoned the noodles, the kitchen went silent. Until Peyton finally admitted he made it. Then, to make things even worse, Marino hit him with this. That was brutal. Josie didn't hold back either, snapping at Peyton to get his thumb out of his butt. Rough night, but hey, at least Peyton managed to get the refund.
My God.
Small wins, right? Later in the service, Peyton was on a
I'm almost done with the outline. I can go to my favorite part, the coloring.
Yep, that was it. He kicked the entire red team out of the kitchen. Safe to say, this night was a complete nightmare for Peyton and the rest of the team. And of course, after a service like that, elimination was inevitable. But the crazy part, Chef Ramsay was so frustrated that instead of just 2 nominees, he demanded 3. Peyton ended up as the red team's second nominee, right between Sam and Josie. When it was his turn to plead his case, he owned up to his mistakes, especially the whole Megan's birthday pad thai disaster. At least he was self-aware.
Chef, I know I've made some mistakes, and I feel absolutely about it, especially for your daughter. I'm sorry I sent her out a flavorless dish tonight.
But when the chaos hits its peak, Chef Ramsay doesn't flinch.
But I've given you so many chances.
In his exit interview, Peyton admitted he was disappointed, but at the same time, he called the entire experience amazing.
This has been an amazing journey, and I've learned so much.
But Chef Ramsay had the final word.
I just don't know the blue team and the red team. One thing's for sure, I don't want him on my team.
Ouch. Definitely not the best way to go out, but at least Peyton
Okay.
walked away with some valuable
Outline's done. Where's my
Up
pencil?
next is the
Time for some erasing.
worst leadership we've ever seen.
Makes it look more cleaner.
And to make things even more painful, tonight it took some VIP guests. We're talking about the 6 leaders
I'm on the tail right now.
and Melanie for giving the
I'm sorry if I'm not talking very much throughout the process. I'm still getting used to talking.
Meanwhile, the member was
So,
preparing a meal for all 3 calls. Yeah,
racy, 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 racy.
definitely learned a lot from that. Anyway, as the VIP guests made their grand entrance and took their seats
I forgot about the belly button.
immediately ramped up in both kitchens.
It is hot, and it's gonna get hotter, trust me.
Over in the blue kitchen, the men received Holmes' order, and that's where things started to go downhill.
Race, race, race. Okay, racing is done. My pencil's out.
Overcooked, completely unacceptable.
Oh,
Just touch that. Just touch that.
I did.
Anton, however, wasn't about to take the fall. Instead, he threw Chris under the bus, making it clear that he wasn't the one responsible for the fire. Silently promising not to mess up again. But let's be honest, this is Hell's Kitchen. That's a promise that's easier said than done. Back in the red kitchen, the women received Perkins' order. Now, watching from the sidelines, everything seems simple. Heated service,
Pencil sharpened. Joy. Joy? Joy? No, joy.
caused Chef Ramsay's disapproval.
When the pressure's on, my God, the stack is dead.
Melanie, as the leader, was put on notice. Chef Ramsay made it clear that the kitchen's performance was slipping under the pressure. And Michelle, she wasn't going to stay quiet. Seeing Beth's
Color,
struggle,
color, color,
she
color.
outright blamed Melanie's poor leadership for the chaos. And honestly, she had a point. Chef Ramsay himself called Melanie out for failing to take charge. Meanwhile, over in the blue kitchen, Anton checked in with Chris about the
It's been a while since I used pencil, huh?
again on one side. But Chris wasn't having it. He immediately brushed Anton off, insisting he had everything under control. But then came Anton's brilliant idea. The moment Chef Ramsay stepped away from the kitchen,
Another.
Anton went rogue and decided to send out the dishes for Combs without waiting for approval. And the result completely undercooked scallops.
Sorry.
What made him think bypassing Chef Ramsay was a good idea? The guy was clearly getting way too ahead of himself. But here's what got even messier. Chef James stepped in and argued that he never even saw those scallops in the packs. At that point, what else could anyone expect? Before anyone had a chance to react, Chef Ramsay erupted.
Color.
Italian consulate sends back a dish and consider it game over.
Okay. Skin. Done. No, it looks weird. That fits. Let's do this blue. 4. Starfish? Anyways, maybe? Not entirely sure. But, and also I'm going to do her little hip thing this color too. I'm going to do her tail to be, I'm going to leave the little center thing to be white because it's a pearl. It'll be like a white pearl. There we go. Then I'm going to do dark blue for the fins. Now since I'm already facing. It's fitting. I'm only using right now the watercolor pencils. And she's a mermaid.
Calamari, the dish prepared at the Italian consulate, Chef Ramsay's distinguished guest of the night, was sent back. The sense of embarrassment in the kitchen was palpable. Chef Ramsay, known for his unwavering standards, had to confront the reality of his kitchen failing in front of such high-profile diners. And what led to the rejection? Well, see for yourself. This wasn't a minor misstep. The dish fell far below the standards expected in Hell's Kitchen. The contestants really messed up. As one viewer pointed out, it's bad enough when a customer sends food back due to a problem, but when that customer happens to be a member of a foreign government, it's 30 times worse. I totally agree. It's weird they didn't try harder to impress. Chef Ramsay's reaction was a mix of disbelief
I am enjoying this so very much, even though I don't say anything. My mind is crazy. Let's do this blue for her tail, body, whatever. The base of the tail, anyways. I don't know what you guys actually really want to really call it.
But just like his viewer, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how that undercooked calamari made it past Chef Ramsay's eagle eye, especially with VIPs dining in the restaurant that night. It's natural to wonder if this was a deliberate move to ramp up the drama for the cameras, or if it was simply a mistake that happened to occur at the worst possible moment.
I have no idea what I'm going to do for the hair. Because I don't want to do red because it'll be close to Ariel. And that's an already existing character.
So, what's your take on this? Let's discuss in the comments. As the disaster service came to a close, Chef Ramsay didn't declare a winning team. Instead, both teams were named joint losers, forcing each to nominate two chefs for elimination.
Upside down mermaid. Woo!
Little states from service, putting her at serious risk. Seth and Latasha had every reason to nominate her after that disaster of the dinner service. Wasn't allowed to be accepted. She immediately went on the defensive, pushing back against their decision. Ashley finally stepped up, but sometimes doing the right thing comes a little too late, and damage already done. But at this stage of the competition, apologies don't carry much weight. Chef Ramsay wasn't
Okay, almost done with the tail.
yes. That alone sealed her fate.
Okay.
Ashley looked like a beauty queen.
Done. Done, done, Not really done, but I haven't done her hair yet.
It's not just about who had the worst night, it's about proving you deserve to stay.
Let's do the dark green.
If the journey was over, the tears followed. For Chef Ramsay, the decision was crystal clear. He needed someone who could handle the pressure, not someone who crumbled under it. And in the end, the customer feedback spoke for itself. Because think about it, one plate of bad food, one unhappy VIP, and just like that, the entire red team was kicked out, and Ashley was sent packing. If that
You can always more welcome comment like what you have done, what you could have done with the body shape or the coloring.
absolute chaos.
I am more than welcome gonna accept any criticism
Now, when it came to the menu,
and try my best to
Mia and Motto were in charge of the pan-seared scallops over polenta, while Brett and Ariel took the lead on the Branzino with fennel puree.
get better.
Handled the truffle carbonara.
I don't want to get better at drawing. That's why I am open to any criticism or any tips you guys want to give me in the comments. I'll read them. You know, I'll thank you with a comment of my own.
This is where Ramsay and Heather ran into issues with their timing on the meal. But eventually, they agreed to a solid 8-minute window before sending it to the packs. Even though both teams managed to send out their dishes almost simultaneously, it wasn't long before things started falling apart.
Okay.
The red table, you guys realized their deal was still wrong. Marina had to send her
Let's do red for her crown gem.
disappointment was written all over everyone's faces. Motto took
I think I know what I'm gonna name her. No, it's not gonna be Sky. I already did that twice on accident.
that set Chef Ramsay off.
Most of them, I didn't open them up though.
And just when they thought the worst was over, 3 more plates were sent back. Yep, it was going downhill fast. Trev, who was already on edge, wasn't having it.
True.
And then, just to make things even worse, Marino returned yet again with more plates. Then came the
My little heart.
Yep,
And of course, we have to do
6.
today's date.
At this point, Chef Ramsay was done. Furious, he ordered the guys to start prepping desserts while he handled the refires himself. That's how bad it got. Trev wasted no
Say hi to Drool, everyone. The Little Mermaid Queen. Bye, everyone.